This is going to prove to be very exciting. Before I get too excited, I need to find a trash can. Actually, before that, I need to find a footlocker. And probably before that, things are going to get incredibly boring. I need to give this next, I guess, step in my search a bit of thought, and retrieve some, not really lost items, but items to fund said search. I've been working on some equipment and just general gear repairs. And I noticed that I do have a couple of weapon mod kits that I want to try out. So for the sniper rifle, I want to add the extended clip, and that should be it. Which means that I need to make sure that goes back where it's supposed to, and that gives me an extra 5 shots, which is very useful, let's say. Let's see, other items. I want to see if I can get any mods on this. Although I only have, I think 2. Can't be modified. Okay. Sort of what I was thinking, but worth a shot. I did do a bit of restocking. Grab some water, some food, etc., etc. As well as a bunch of weapons. And I actually managed to get almost, well, I managed to get just under my carrying capacity. So I'm going to pop over to Rivet City here in a second and see if I can get some of this stuff sold. I also found a let's see. Oh dear, I seem to have lost my bike. I hope that's over at Rivet City, so I guess I'll just have to walk it. Anyway, I did find a random trader hat. I'm not entirely sure where that managed to sneak in from, but apparently at some point I picked it up and just didn't realize it. So I've got a nice little bonus for traders that hopefully will come in handy. Also, what time is it? 5. A little after 5. Let's, I need to put on this. I think with it getting dark here soon, night vision is going to be coming in very, very handy.
Hello. Good to see you again, friend.
Well, it does help to remember that the robot, after being emptied of items, can in fact be refilled with items to carry. Huh. interesting.
Well, if it isn't the little safe from the vault. We've been looking for you. Someone's put quite a price on your head. Why? You think you can walk around the wasteland doing the things that you do, and there isn't going to be someone who takes notice? Such a shame. I hear that you could have been something useful. Ah, well. Time to die.
What?
No, no. I don't think so.
Well, now I need to figure out who I managed to successfully piss off this time. This is gonna be loads of fun. And we're back. After just getting ambushed. Well, not really ambushed. I pretty much walked over to these guys and had a nice little chat. Let's hope this doesn't cook. Let's see. Tell you what,
Your command, sir.
yeah, I need you to grab...
RL-3 comes equipped with everything a good soldier needs, but your RL-3 can assist in carrying equipment if needed.
Grab a couple things for me, would you? I don't want to test out the shiny new armor's capability to stand up to exploding cars. Good thing too. Okay, let's see, these guys... Ooh. Seem to be relatively decently equipped. So, unfortunately, it looks like I get to... Hold on.
Your command, sir.
Is there any chance that you can carry any more stuff?
RL-3 comes equipped with everything a good soldier needs, but your RL-3 can assist in carrying equipment if needed.
Let's see, armor... Can you carry anything? Nope, you're pretty much at your limit. Oh well. Actually, in that case,
RL-3 is ready for duty, sir.
it's really not going to matter.
RL-3 comes equipped with everything a good soldier needs, but your RL-3 can assist in carrying equipment if needed.
I'm really going to need to find somebody to get into your robotic head and to tinker around with some of it. Let's see, I need that and that. So, before I got interrupted with the, yeah. Get into a firefight, blow up half the outskirts of the local city or town. Loads of fun. Sure that's gonna go great with the, neighbors. Anyway, before I was interrupted by some, combat, I've given it some thought, or rather, I've given some thought into what sort of equipment I need to be carrying. for what it's worth, power armor seems to be the sort of go-to equipment for a lot of the dislikable individuals I'm running across these days. So, to that end, sniper rifle is going to be a must. Luckily, there's the bike. Also, combat shotgun seems to be doing relatively... Yeah, this is going to be fun. These things are going to be exploding all night. Combat shotgun seems to be a pretty solid go-to weapon. The 10mm pistol used to be fine. At this point, I'm gonna have to throw most of the ammo I've got for it at someone if they're in power armor. Sort of, I don't want to say same thing for the my little assault rifle, but I didn't do it, honest. Sneaking suspicion, he doesn't believe me. Anyway, so 10mm and assault rifle are pretty much going to be secondaries at this point. I'm still going to be carrying around my knife, just in case. And what else do I have? The grenade pistol was itself not bad. Unfortunately, the ammo weighed far too much to be practical. So
You've come to the right place.
I've actually decided to ditch that, and we'll be sticking that.
And yes, see you eyeing.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really after
They
a
call
gun.
me Shrapnel. I run this place. Got the best damn armament you'll ever see.
I'd like to disagree with that. But I'm actually thinking about buying some ammo.
What you looking for?
Let's see. First things first, let's see what, hold on.
Come back soon. We always got a lot of ammo in stock.
That is good. Seeing as how I need a lot of ammo. There we go.
Don't know you. Don't care. Keep it short.
Ammo. Got some.
You're kidding, right? Flak and shrapnel's in the market. I'm shrapnel, you idiot. What you looking for?
Well, definitely needs to work on the sales pitch a bit. Let's see if I can get anything at all for this. That I don't need. That I don't need. I'll keep the grenade pistol just in case. Don't need that. See, the big question is, do you actually have stuff that I need? Laser pistol, laser pistol. You have stim packs. Aside from that, I think I'm actually going to take my business elsewhere.
Come back soon. We always got a lot of ammo in stock.
I'm sure you do. Okay, let's see.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Actually, I have. There were 3 of them just outside. they started blowing stuff up. Anyway, looks like I'm going to be jumping back over to Megaton. Moira has, I think, better options, better supply, and I won't be running her out of caps anytime soon. Plus, I'd much rather the town get the rather sizable supply of weapon inventory. And plus, I just didn't like that Shrapnel character. Well, looks like the fires are finally out. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, I did some fuel production. So the bike is topped off. Let's see, can I make it back to Megaton before everyone closes? Oh, and apparently motorcycle is getting used yet again, or rather able to be upgraded yet again. Really putting some miles on it. Okay, are you still... you should still be open for another bit. And plus I can, well, I'm probably going to spend the night here. I need to ask around to see what all I can find out about this new place. And plus I still have some stuff in my house here. So let's see what you have to say.
Hey, don't mind the smoke. It's perfectly safe to breathe. Really.
Okay, I need to sell you stuff.
What do you need?
Specifically, a lot of caps. Non-specifically, to get rid of a bunch of stuff. Okay, it's that I don't need. Plasma rifle. Gonna see about repairing those a little bit more. Sledgehammer. Random, but I think you'll find that one useful. Okay, can you do anything with this armor? Yes, urban armor. And I think that's actually going to be about it. Okay, what do I need from you? The one thing I don't need is weapons. Power armor shell. No idea what that's useful for. Don't really need stim packs. Oh, something I should look into is personal breeder reactor. It's good to know that you have that. It's also good to know that you have that, but it's horribly over my budget right now. Ammo. Schematics. Rocket-propelled grenade. Interesting. Well, I think I'm going to take the shotgun shells. And let's see, ammo. Don't really have anything that I need. Realistically, it's cheaper for me to make my own ammo anyway. Alright, well, I'll take a bunch of caps from you.
Good hunting.
And just in case...
You got caps for me? Then there ain't no problem.
Never mind. Okay.
See ya.
So I'm going to ask around town, see what all I can find out, and spend the night here. See if there's anything useful that pops up. After a quick nap and a bit of musing, I've decided to start a bit of an expedition. Although expedition might not be the best term for it. Looking at the map, well, at least the map of the area, I realized that I have sort of dividing it into four segments, sort of through. Actually, Fort Detrick appears to be about the middle of things. Most of my exploring so far has been to the southeast, although originally, well, I do have a couple of points up here in the northeast. I do at some point want to go up to the Temple of the Union that was mentioned on a map I found from a dead escaped slave. See what's going on up there, see if I can possibly be of any assistance. I do at some point want to poke around sort of downtown DC, which is sort of this area in here. Lots of fun to be had. Rumor has it that there may be some old armories, or armory, depending on which one we're referring to, but there are rumors. And aside from Tenpenny Tower, which may have been visited at one point, and I may have had some words with some individuals, and I have no further comment on that. There's not really much I know about this southwestern section, and actually pretty much nothing I know about the northwestern section. So I've decided to basically grab some gear and head out. Actually, instead of even trying to drive anywhere, I'm just going to be, well, I guess legging it would be the proper term. I do have my
Need some grub? Try the brand.
wonder where the, there you are. Well, I would say that I have my robot companion. But, let's see, let's just move that there and see what I run into. Unfortunately, it seems to be a little bit on the fritz. So, ideally I am looking for Dad yet again. Although there seems to be a distinct lack of direction for that. But, sort of to make up for things, I do have a nice, well, I don't want to say new set of power armor, but a nice shiny set of power armor. Very low mileage. A substantial amount of ammo, some fancy weapons, and the all-important night vision. Unfortunately, checking the user's manual for said power armor, I do have a bit of a problem with power. Ow. So, for at least the time being, I'm going to have to be careful with okay. I'm going to have to be a little bit careful with how much power I'm using. It's not quite unlimited. Well, for some strange reason, I'm almost glad to see these guys. Let's see. No. Machine pistol. Actually, just so I don't have random weapons lying around. And I think there was one... Oh, great, more explosions. Oh. Okay. Oh, wow. Talk about getting dark. So hopefully this will put me at a serious advantage. Not that I wasn't already at this point.
Sir, I am on the lookout.
That is assuming, of course, that the robot doesn't want my cover. Time for a bigger gun. Okay. Giant mutated bear. Bear 0, power armor. Well, gee, at this point I've lost count. And I think I might need to clean the night vision sensor a little bit. It's a wee bit fuzzy. So after some back and forth over several days, I've decided to stick with the power armor. Right, sticking with the power armor, one, it's a whole lot tougher than the, or rather, a whole lot stronger armor-wise. 2, there's sort of a bit of an intimidation factor, and 3, on the off chance I run into radiation, it should be, well, actually halfway decent when it comes to radiation protection. Okay, there's a vault. For now, though, I will leave that behind.
Ready to die for your country, you commie son of a bitch. No surrender. How do you like that, you mother-loving?
Okay. I'm thinking at this point I'm probably going to need to put out a public service announcement regarding not attacking people wearing power armor. Okay, good thing I have ow. Good thing I have on a good amount of armor. Also, I did give the robot a couple repair kits I whipped up. Just basic metal. Not entirely sure how it repairs itself, but let's see. Oh, it works. Guard dog. Well, all things considered, the raiders themselves didn't actually do that much as far as injuring me. The stupid exploding mailbox, however, very different story. And despite this giving away my location to anyone who's remotely close, I do want to sort of get in and out. Useful. Motorcycle bits, paint gun. And unfortunately the night vision equipment on the power armor is a little bit lacking, I guess we can say, when it comes to being able to actually see things, well, see the details of things, so wooding, so on and so forth. Let's see, a couple over here, a couple over there. I think I've got these guys over here to loot, and the one up on the bridge. actually, these raiders sort of bring me back to my original sort of thoughts on just sort of the nature of the wasteland. As strange as it seems, the first, I don't know, couple of minutes I remember after waking up with a splitting headache was being shot at by raiders. And one of the sort of dilemmas I had at the time was, how far exactly is it to the next town, because I'm just about out of ammo. Followed by getting shot at by some more raiders, and realizing that I was not sort of, or almost out of ammo, I was in fact very much out of ammo. So these days I have ammo in abundance, and it seems that the raiders are kind enough to cover the ammo costs, even if not, even if it's in a slightly different caliber. It still all breaks down the same. Let's see, Arafu next exit. Well, I have a feeling... Oh, houses or not houses, buildings in the distance. Might as well check this out. And at this point, I definitely don't look like a raider. Town guard, town sentry, town something like that. Oh, definitely not wanting to shoot at me. Ow.
Hang on, you're not one of them. I nearly blasted you in two. Get over here before they spot you.
We're gonna need to have some words.
Now what the hell are you doing all the way out here?
Who do you think I was?
I thought you were one of the family. There's some low-life gangers who've been giving us a hell of a lot of trouble lately. They're the reason for my itchy trigger finger.
For raiders or slavers?
No way. If they were, you'd be staring at a burned-out ghost town. I think the family are just a bunch of punks. Well, at first, they do typical gang bullshit. You know, break stuff and make lots of noise. But they always kept their distance. But this last time, they went too far. They killed all of our Brahmin. I mean, that's our lifeblood out here, you know?
Well, itchy trigger fingers don't come without a reason. Who's got you spooked?
Nothing. The family are just a bunch of damn punks.
Well, I do have to ask, have you ever killed any of them?
Are you out of your mind? I drop one of them, and the rest will use me as a bullet catcher. As soon as they roll into town, I lock my doors just like everyone else. We could really use some assistance here.
Well, I'd be glad to give you a hand, as long as you don't need ammo. That tends to cost a little bit extra.
I don't want to take my eyes off the ramp here. There's no telling when the family will return. Can you do me a favor and check on the other people's houses here? You know, make sure they're doing okay. Speak with Davis West, Karen Shenzi, and Ken Ewers.
Okay. I'll go have a look.
Just watch yourself. I've got an itchy trigger finger.
And I've got highly advanced pre-war military spec power armor. I think we'll be able to come to some sort of an arrangement. Let's see, is this the entire town? I think it is. And I'm a bit hesitant to go mucking about with several hundred pounds of power armor. I'm going to need to pick this lock. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. That is very bright. Another one of these. On second thought, I very seriously reconsidering helping you. I don't like the implications that come with having one of these small figurines.